Okay then guys, today we've got a combination which will blow your mind. Now this isn't quite a Comet of Azur, but this is a nice alternative to switch things up for your magic builds. This is something every mage should have in their arsenal, and all of you should at least give a try once. This right here is going to be cracked out, so we're going to be utilizing the crystal torrent, and we're going to show you guys exactly how to get that in this video today. We're also going to be using a second spell to enhance the sorcery powers, which is going to be the one right next to it, which is the Terra Magica, and this thing raises the magic strength of those within the sigil. Now we're also going to be utilizing a separate weapon, or a staff per se, which is going to give us an extra boost to the crystallorian sorcery, and this is going to be one which some of you guys may have seen a video on already. It's the rotten crystal staff. Now if you guys want to get the rotten crystal staff or the sorcery for the extra sigil power, then the links will be down in the description, but we're focusing on the main sorcery here. So we're going to head over to Celia's hideaway, and this is going to be right next to Fort Faraf in Caelid, and this is going to be a cave which is by no means easy whatsoever, so make sure that you're bringing along quite blunt objects, because the bosses in this are a little bit of a challenge, especially if you're not of a high level. This is going to be something which is going to frustrate you, so I'm sure you guys know already that those crystal bosses that we're talking about are quite a pain in the rear end. Well, there's going to be 3 of them in here, but we're going to show you guys exactly how to get through here, because this is going to be the easiest way forward. There is a couple of ads, but nothing that you really have to worry too much about. It's quite a straight route forward. Just make sure that you are a little bit wary of heights, because if you drop, then it's going to cause a bit of damage, so make sure that you are a little bit wary of where you're putting your foot next. Now we're going to be making our way around here, and we're going to be coming up to a location which is actually going to have a chest in it. I'm going to leave you guys that little surprise of going collecting it, but there are 3 sorcerers in there as well, so if you are collecting the chest, then make sure that you are very careful, because they are going to cause you a bit of a pain in the rear end. We're going to go run across the main crystal top right here, down onto this one, and down onto the 3rd one, and that's going to lead you to the room with the chest in it. That's going to be at the bottom here. There's a bit of a drop, so be careful, make sure you land on the ledge. The chest is on the right hand side, and the 3 sorcerers are there, so like I said, take them out if you want the chest. If you don't, you can just run straight past them, and it's going to take you to another drop, which on your left hand side is going to be the main boss room. Now these guys are quite difficult, so I do recommend having a decent summon to sort of like distract at least 1 or 2 of them. I obviously used the mimic one. I feel like that is still one of the best summons to go for at the moment, but my personal opinion for this one is to make sure that you go for the main attack one first. The one with the spear is going to follow you around the room, and it's actually really frustrating. So in sort of how it is that it's actually going to run, we're going to go spear, then we're going to go staff, then we're going to go ring blade, just because the ring blade, as much as it is quite annoying, is not as difficult as the other 2. So make sure that you are quite careful with how you're running this. You want to do a little bit of damage at the beginning, which is going to be maybe the 1st, 5th or 6th of their health, and then after that they're going to stagger. From that point you can just damage away nice and easy. This is going to be a bit of a pain in the rear end, and it may take you guys a few attempts, but once you've got it down, you've got the crystal torrent, and you can do some very amazing stuff with it. As you can see in the gameplay, it literally just melts through most things. Now, like I said, it's not as good as Comet of Azur, but it is still pretty damn good, and still pretty damn fun to utilize. So go ahead, grab the gear. The rest of the stuff will be down in the description via separate video location guides. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. Appreciate your faces, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.